Once upon a time, a pilgrim set out on a long journey. The pilgrim was in search of peace, joy, of love. The pilgrim walked for many, many miles, miles that became weary. Time passed. Gradually, the young, lively steps became slower, more laboured. The pilgrim journeyed and passed through landscapes that were not always easy or happy ones. Through landscapes of war, through sickness, through quarrels and rejections. Rejections that became separations. A land where it seemed the more people possessed, the more warlike they became. The more they had to defend, the more they needed to attack each other. Longing for peace, they prepared for war. Longing for love, they surrounded themselves with walls of distrust and barriers of fear. Longing for life, it seemed in these landscapes, they were walking towards death. But one morning, the pilgrim came to a little cottage on a hill. Something about this little cottage attracted the pilgrim. It was as though it was lit up from the inside. Full of curiosity, the pilgrim went inside, and inside the cottage was a little shop, and in the little shop stood a shopkeeper. Now there was a counter. It was hard to judge the age of this shop, hard to judge how old the shopkeeper was, harder even to say whether this shopkeeper was a man or a woman. But there was an air of timelessness and peace and joy and love about this place. "What would you like?" asked the shopkeeper in a kindly voice. "What do you stock here?" asked the pilgrim. "Oh," said the shopkeeper, "we have all the things that your heart most desires and longs for. Just tell me, what do you long for? What do you seek? What is it you desire most?" The pilgrim hardly knew where to begin. Out came the list. So many desires rushing to mind, falling from the list, from the journeys and the things the pilgrim had encountered. "I want peace. Peace in my own life I yearn for, but peace in my family. Peace in the land I come from, and peace in the whole world. I want to make something good of my life. I want to leave a legacy, a blessing to hand on to others. I want those who are sick to be well again, those who carry dis-ease to find wholeness. I want those I have seen on my travels who are lonely to have friends, to have someone to hear their story, someone to listen to them. I want those who are hungry to have enough food. I want all the children to have education. I want them to have enough to eat, to have health and safety. I want everyone on earth to live in freedom. And I want this beautiful world to be nurtured. Our animals, our farms, our cultures, our ecology, our environment. Yes, I want this world to be a place of love." There was a pause. The pilgrim assessed the pilgrim's list. Gently the shopkeeper broke in. "I'm ever so sorry. I should have explained. We don't supply the fruits here. We only supply the seeds.